Alright, so carb came. This is a PZ20. So I got the stuff there. I was going to show you what I did to get this to work. So anyways, originally when I put the cable through and all that, I had about an inch of cable sticking out in this thing. And what I ended up doing, because you can't cut the end off, I mean you could resolder it I guess, and but anyways, what it is this works just like a standard one. You know, it goes in, spring, all that fun crap. But to make it work, here's my spring. What I did is had to cut this much of the cable casing off. So I just cut this part with a razor blade, took it off, and then basically just used pliers and slowly worked it off till I got back to where I needed it. So, hold on. So my end result was this, and it's exactly 2 inches of cable that stick out of this. So, and my adjusters are all the way pushed back, so I have plenty of room to adjust it up if I had to. But yes, I have exactly 2 inches after cutting 3/4 of an inch of the cable casing off. So, I mean, I don't know. It should be the same for everyone, but, you know. And anyways, this goes on, you know, inside, and we'll put this together in a sec. Alright, so make sure you got this ring on. You put your cable through, stick it out, stick it through the spring in the bottom of this, and you want your cable to be slid by and dropped in, just like the other one you get in your normal motorized bike. But there's the cable in. You put your spring in, you slide the cable end up, over, let it drop in place. And then there's a pin inside, and the pin is going to line up with this side. Now, hold on. Alright, so this is basically going to sit like this once my motor is back in. I really didn't want an off the side one, but with the new carb, I'm just not going to have much of a choice. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. So anyways, when you're done, if you did everything right, you twist your grip, it should completely open. So anyways, one other thing to note, I don't know if you can even see in there. Oh yeah, you can. Looks worse than it is. If you see in there, they're mostly just lines in it, but apparently when they made this, they used like a roughing bit, and I thought originally it was all chewed up, you know, when you look in with a camera, but what it is they used a roughing bit when they milled this out, so it left some grooves in it. Alright, so these are what showed up. How ugly that is. Oof. Lots of crap on this one. So we're going to clean these up. This is for the reed valve. But yeah, that's awesome. I actually pulled some metal out of this. It's up so high you can't even sit flat. So we're going to clean all this crap up. Alright, so I just finished this one. I ran a chasing bit all the way through it. I already did this one. I did a nice edge on this so that the gasket sits flat. Gonna do that on this one as well, and this is where we're at. Alright, one other thing to note. I put a light coat of oil on this just to get the gasket moist. I did it both sides and I let it soak a minute. And I'm gonna stick it on there and bolt it up. Alright, so anyways, just to take a look down in there. And you've seen the ridge because they're not exactly together, but it's actually a straight, clear path all the way in. It's just the way the light reflects off the rim there. But yeah, I mean, bolted up good. So now we'll try the rest and get this together. This looks awesome. Alright, so one other thing. These were actually like the surface, the rest of the casted item. So I machined those off as well as that surface. There's a gasket that sits on the reed valve, another gasket, and it goes on the plate that I cut out and fixed earlier. So anyways, the goal with this is going to be, I'm going to wait for the case to come, and then we're going to match this port to the other port opening on the block. So I got the other gasket there, but we're going to match these so that they're perfectly ramped, and then that'll be it. So we're waiting for the block. The snowstorm delayed it, but this will be the complete fuel system. So, alright, wish me luck.